Hi, my name is Syndia. Today I'm comparing oil pastels on canvas versus on paper. I recently painted a little bird in oil pastel on canvas, but I thought it would be a good comparison to do a side-by-side of the same art piece, paper versus canvas. On the paper side, I'm using the Senellier Oil Pastel Pad. It's a pretty thick paper, 160 pounds. It has a little bit of texture, but it's mostly very smooth. By the way, I'll be doing a full review of this paper in an upcoming video, so look out for that. In choosing a pastel paper, the most important thing is to make sure that it's acid-free and also make sure that the paper is thick enough to take all the rubbing when you try blending. On the canvas side, I chose a dessert canvas board. It's the exact same thing as the regular canvas for painting, except that it's mounted on a cardboard piece instead of a wood frame. Of course, canvas is more textured than paper because it's fabric. So in my opinion, because of that, you need the more creamy and softer oil pastel to be able to really cover the canvas for it to go into all the little grooves. Some brands are creamier, some brands are firmer. And if your pastel is too firm, you might have trouble covering the canvas, and blending might be a bit harder as well. Paper is much more forgiving when it comes to using a wide array of oil pastels. If they're cheaper, it's a lot easier to cover and to blend on paper than on canvas. Blending on canvas is a lot more difficult and it's really hard on your fingers, so you might need the blending stump to really be able to blend your colors. Here is the final comparison side by side. I find that the paper gives a more smooth finish to the final piece and a softer feel. Canvas gives a more vivid and crispier feel to your image. So it's a very different result. I don't think one is objectively better than the other at all. I personally prefer the canvas look, but it's really a question of personal taste. What do you think? Do you see a big difference? Is there one that you really like better than the other? Let me know, I'm curious. One thing's for sure, canvas is a lot more annoying to work with. It's just harder to cover, harder to blend, but I still like the look better. So it's kind of a toss-up. I will continue to use both paper and canvas depending on what I'm working on and what I want out of the piece. But I'm really glad I did this comparison because I had not realized that I actually preferred canvas. So that's really good to know. If you want more inspiration, subscribe, hit the bell, and watch this next.